to set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Action!
Somehow, during our lifetime, Chris Pratt has become Mr. Science Fiction. He's in some of the most imaginative, fun to watch. I don't know, maybe even popcorn, but who really even likes that term? Movies, high concept stuff. Movies that I feel like in today's case, the 2026 Mercy. If this movie came out in the early 2000s, even in the mid 90s, it would have made $300 million. This, at one time, was a Will Smith movie. We love movies here, my film buffers, my AKA padders, and there's a level of excitement in my voice. I know it's coming through all the technology. But welcome back to the podcast. This is Peter A. DeLuca, and I'm coming to you from Philadelphia, PA. And if you're new here, well, I'm just a obsessive film freak. I wanted to open up this week talking to everyone about Wicked and Wizard of Oz, because Wicked for Good dropped on Peacock, and here's what happened. I started watching this movie, missed my recording window for Wicked, forgoed Monday's release, and just said, let me watch this movie again and bring it to you guys, because I feel like I just watched something somewhat important. This might be the most creative found footage movie, which technically is not found footage movie. The definition of the footage we see in this, it's yet to be done. Went through a couple of reviews, went through a couple of YouTubers, went through what I could to figure out, why are we not discussing this film a little bit more? Where is the hype? Where is the excitement? And it just isn't there. And there's a level of frustration, even when I comb Facebook and X, that these other film lovers of mine, right? Like the AKAPAD, the anti-AKAPAD film buffers. These are the people that control the larger conversation, and what they rather do and say is that this movie is the opposite of how I've already described it. What's the plot? How do we get it? It's hard not to compare this movie in some way to Steven Spielberg's, Tom Cruise's, and Colin Farrell's Minority Report. This is a very deep, like, Philip K. Dick idea. Judge, jury, executioner, Judge Dredd style. Carl Urban, not the Stallone one, but you know what? Let's Urban and Stallone version of an AI court. Chris Pratt wakes up. He's in the chair. Rebecca Ferguson, who we love from Mission Impossible and Dune 1 and 2. She's this AI program or AI entity. And the hook of the movie is, locked in the chair, you're going to die in about 45 minutes. Can you solve this case? We're accusing you of murder, and the murder is his wife. And as this movie marches on, it does something so interesting. Chris Pratt's character, and going back to Spielberg and Cruise, like in War of the Worlds, because I love using this reference, he's very unlikable. He's not a good person. He's someone that we would be okay if he gets executed. We see him as an alcoholic. We see him as having some of a broken relationship with his daughter. Even when he calls his daughter, he's allowed phone calls to solve this case. We quickly see that the daughter kind of doesn't want to talk to him. The daughter's with family. The family is confident that he committed the murder. He's unlikable, and by the time we get to the credits, we like him. We're rooting for him. He's he does the extraordinary. He goes against even the programming and the type, and from a chair with nothing but dash camera footage around him, for example, he takes the audience. He wins over the audience. He gets over, as a wrestling term. And to do this from the conviction in his voice, the writing, the directing, giving Chris Pratt's character something else to do, really defines this movie. And you guys know how much I love limited scene movies. It's, as a science fiction film, it's hard to pinpoint the type of genre this is. This is the type of science fiction film, like Minority Report, that I absolutely love, I absolutely adore, and that's a future a couple steps away from where we are now. It's just really cool stuff, AKAPADers. This movie is directed by Tamar Birkentonov, who back in 2004 I had to get bootleg DVDs of 2004's Night Watch, and eventually was able to catch a day watch in a Voorhees town center. It was the Ritz Theater. They had all of the foreign fantasy movies. And to this day, the Night Watch, Day Watch trilogy is yet to be complete. He would put himself on the map, on the Hollywood map, in 2008. Angelina Jolie, Wanted. At this point, highly underrated. 2012, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. Another wonderful effort. 2006, we can argue, somewhat derailed his career. The remake of Ben-Hur. And then we get Mercy. Here's the amazing thing. His 2016 Ben-Hur remake has long been on my list for this podcast. And the reason is very, very simple. I'm fascinated with remakes. I think remakes measure the time of the culture then and now. The sensibilities of then versus now. The original Ben-Hur, right? It's a monolith. We cannot improve that. It's unremakeable, but they remade it. But after watching this, right, it makes me potentially want to lean in on his Ben-Hur, and that's the film going experience. That's a little bit of why there's an open discussion here. This guy is a solid director. He has an eye. He has a vision. He's able to pull off somewhat of a new science fiction genre, a deviation of the found footage. He's of a imaginative mind. He's of a visionary eye. And I look forward to moments like this. But AKAPADers, Mercy has come and went. It's available right now on Amazon Prime. I implore you to check it out. And let's bookend this with the opening comment. Chris Pratt is in 3 Guardians of the Galaxy movies. He's in Avengers. He's in a Jurassic Park trilogy. We have him tonight, right here, right now, in Mercy. Netflix has him for Electric State, a movie that we also very much enjoyed. And going back to Amazon, The Tomorrow War, which was also very sleek, very cool, very high concept. I view this movie as a popcorn movie of my youth, a theater movie of my youth, where you can just sit down, do a brain dump, see things you've never seen before, see a world you've never seen before, and just experience it with a bunch of people you don't know, and you'll never see those people ever again. That's a little bit what I miss about watching films like this in the theater. All right, AKAPADers. Quick one today. Chris Pratt, Mercy, Rebecca Ferguson. This movie is awesome. I loved it. Rock and roll. I love you guys. Gotta go.
Roll sound. Rolling.
Sound production,
Let
take
me
2.
cut in. Sorry, AKAPADers. I know it's such a hot, passionate episode, but I'm breaking the flow real quick just to remind you guys. If you want to support me, one of the best, easiest, and free ways to do it, leave a comment. Give me a like. I know there's someone out there that you know that loves film as much as I do, that love the film industry as much as I. Show this to them. Comments, likes, and reviews, positive or negative, it doesn't matter. We need to increase our reach, and to do that requires your involvement in everything that I do. We're linked. We're forever bound. You're the membrane. I'm the muscle. So guys, let's just do it. One review. Do you have it in you? Okay, back to the show.
Okay, that's a wrap.